Is there a motion to approve an amended ordinance 24-006 to establish a retail credit card net 30 policy for Thornton Township, Cook County, Illinois? Is there a motion? Is there a second?
Second.
All right, there's been a motion and second. Any discussion? Why y'all ain't never got nothing to say and y'all don't want to make the ordinances? Y'all want to educate the people on what y'all want to do, what y'all trying to do. Anything?
Yes.
All right, go ahead.
Right, yeah, this one, I mean, I can read the sentence again, but I mean, just overall, we're just, look, we need to put some safeguards in place to regulate what's spent on the credit cards. I mean, that's... Now, it was discussed last time that there may be some back and forth. We're open to that. It's imperative that we get this passed. If you want to come forward with some amendments or to make some changes, we can do that. But it's imperative we get this passed tonight.
All right. So, for the record, you guys know that I'm totally against how you guys structure this. I said this at the prior meeting. That's why I did not pass. You guys did call the vote and it died because you guys are just writing things and didn't ask anybody their opinion. As it relates to laws, us as a board are supposed to discuss it, come up with a plan, and execute it. You guys have not included the body in its entirety, nor did you include the staff. They are the ones that do the spending. They are the ones that do the operation as relates to the day-to-day. You guys put things in there like $1,000. Each of their departments spending more than $1,000 on lunches for the seniors, on youth and family programs. We told y'all this at the last meeting, and we're telling you this again. I am not for how you guys drew this ordinance up. And I'm not for having a credit card. You guys wrote my name in here. So do not add my name in something that I do not agree with. So for those that don't know and ain't read this, they added my name to get a card. I do not want a credit card. I do not deal with money. I don't deal with anything that relates to check. So please do not add my name in something that I did not even agree to, trustees. So you should amend that. I don't even know why y'all made an amendment and added it in this. So please remove supervisor from this ordinance. And I think you guys should replace it, as we told you before, with a manager. I told y'all that because the managers are the ones that buy for their departments. So I don't work here every day as relates to in no one's department. So I wouldn't know if they needed some food for a senior. All they would do is go buy what they need for their department. Once again, that's the purpose of a budget. If you have a budget, you telling them what they can spend within their department. And all of them produce receipts. Every single department does. People that didn't produce receipts no longer work for Thornton Township. So let's be crystal clear about that. But please remove my name from this because I'm not for this. Whoever did this amendment, and I was told that Trustee Kerman made this amendment, and I'm not for it. So remove supervisor from here. I see y'all put the finance director on here, and then you put supervisor with the finance director. So let's strike that down. Ain't no pass this with my name, so no to that. And then I see that you guys strike $1,000 and put $10,000 only in the case of emergencies. Again, Tony department, which is all of them basically, he spent more than that off of if a truck or a bus breakdown. So do IT, which Robert Hunt explained that to you. Our computers, our service, things go down. Cost $5,000 for just one computer. So I'm saying that you guys, because you so much attacking supervisors, that y'all not thinking about the overall picture. And I told y'all should talk to your staff before making a law that don't make sense for the staff on a day-to-day operation. You have to understand how they operate daily and their needs. Not just making laws and then now it does not work. Now how you accept. You made a rule, a law that they can't abide by because their operation needs more than what you wrote as a law. So talk to the staff. I think you should go back to the drawing board or adjust what being right here, right now, or go back to the drawing board. One of the two you should do. But do not, please remove me from this. I'm not for that ordinance. So y'all want to make an amendment?
Motion to approve ordinance 24-006 as...
Okay, well, I'll motion to amend that take supervisor off like I just said. That's what I'm talking about. Y'all want y'all way. I'm adding in his laws because I don't want a credit card. So I'm making a motion. That we amend this ordinance as relates to a supervisor having anything to do with credit card. Is there a second for my motion?
I have something to say based on.
Okay, wait a minute, hold on, let me amend this first.
No, it's discussion for the first motion.
Well, I'm trumping the motion first, so I can trump the motion. Do I have a second? Okay, it's a motion and a second to trump their motion. So you got it, it's myself and Darlene. Y'all got me all the way on that. So now what you gotta say? Now discussion. Remove supervisor. Now go ahead.
Okay, so they did request that there be an additional car because the original ordinance did only have the finance director, Robert Hunt, listed. And according to my knowledge, I know the previous administration for 29 years only had one credit card, and they were able to successfully handle township business with that one credit card. And I know that there are a lot of things going on, a lot of spending, a lot of questions that sometimes don't get answered. But one thing I will say is I know the supervisor is bonded, so anything she does is protected under that bond. So I think that it is her responsibility to make sure she knows what's going on with the money. It's her responsibility to have a credit card again. You know, the previous administration had one credit card for 29 years, and I think that, you know, moving forward, we have to figure out some things. And again, like Trustee Gonzalez said, we're open to receiving any amendments via email, and we'll look at it and discuss it as a board and do what's best for township as a whole moving forward.
All right, so be crystal clear. The township did have a credit card, one credit card for 29 years. And y'all had a lot of theft going on here in township. So let's be crystal clear about that. So y'all got all that going on. Number two, if y'all pay attention to how anybody operation runs, every department head has a card because they are responsible for transparency. If you give one card to one person, you don't know who got it, who spent on it, what receipt at. You don't want one card. Right now, we can go and look up, hey, Carmen was in Walmart today and she bought a TV. You can literally point out where somebody's at and who swiped that card, because that name goes to that person's card. That's why you want every single department to have their own card, so that now they're accountable for their spending. We're not doing one credit card. There's no accountability for one credit card. And that's not how operations work. And as it relates to the finance director, we said this at the last meeting. Why would we give the finance director a card? That is not his job to run to the store and buy stuff for anybody. That is the department head's job. As it relates, that's how y'all don't know. Listen, as it relates to finances, that boy has a whole degree. He's supposed to basically go and check and make sure that the finances are in order. That's it. That's it. That's how he's checked. And he don't supposed to go to the store and buy stuff. That's what the department head is supposed to do for that department. So everybody loses sight of the why for credit cards, the convenience for the credit card for a department. It has nothing to do with the finance director having it. It has nothing to do with nobody else, meaning besides the department head, to have it to basically account for their spending for their department. If you go check any of our things here at Thornton Township, you will see anybody have the car, what they spent it on, it got their name back, and they should have receipts for anything that they have spent. So I just want to point that out. So all this talk about we just gonna make this a law? No, we not. So we're gonna remove supervisor. You can replace that with a manager. I don't care who you pick really for the manager. It could have been Tony Paul right here. It could be anybody. But pick one person other than supervisor for the department head. And we should have had this discussion before. I'm tired of them getting up here saying, send y'all an email. I'm not sending you no emails. I told you this at the last meeting, and I'm verbally telling y'all again, don't add me in nothing, because I got nothing to do with the data that they as relates to their departments. They are responsible for their departments. They know what they need for their departments. My advice, again, is to go speak to them and ask them their opinion of what is needed for spending for each department, before you guys put a law together of something you know nothing about, meaning they need more than what you wrote in here. And IT alone. That alone needs more than what you wrote. But you guys would know that. Even when they was getting all this spyware and all these issues, they needed a lot more than what you wrote. And y'all know that because they told y'all about it. So my advice again is to amend this ordinance and make sure it makes sense for the needs of the township and not what the board of trustees want it to say. You have to go with the needs, and that's the department heads. So there's a motion and second on the floor to remove supervisor from this ordinance, replace it with a manager, not me, and we'll go from there.
All right.
All right.
Trustee Gonzalez?
No.
Trustee Jones? Trustee Carlisle? Trustee Gray Everett? Supervisor Henyard? Motion failed. All right, to let y'all know how this is gonna work. I'm not taking no credit card. I don't care what y'all vote for in here. I never seen no mess like this ever in my life. Somebody sitting here trying to make somebody take a card. That's sickening. That's sickening in itself. So just so y'all clear, managers will have cards to do the day-to-day application. Y'all can write whatever law you want. I'm telling you what it is for a fact. And then y'all know that. So you can vote on however you want. I just told y'all to put my name in something, but you still did. Please remove me from this ordinance once again, and related to credit cards.
There's still a motion and second on the floor to approve.
All right, so y'all wanna amend that? They can say no all they want. I don't listen to them. I do not listen to them. No, I do not. That is fact. I'm letting y'all know right now. I don't care what y'all write. I don't care what you write. I'm telling you, I'm not taking no cards. So if you guys are here trying to make me take a card, make that make sense. Why we debating over me taking a card? Don't tell y'all I don't want a card. Why we? Hold on, guys. Give me a minute. Stop. This is my life. Stop. Carmen, Jerry, and Chris. Please take me off of this order. Are you guys gonna take me off this order? Y'all just stuck in y'all way. If I'm telling y'all I don't want something, you just gonna tell me that I gotta get a text off. Trustee Jerry, you just gonna vote to say I need a text off? Why? What's your why? What's your why? What you mean you don't have a why? You gotta have a why? Why? You gotta have a why. But that's what I'm talking about. Y'all just up here voting blindly or giving them a vote, you don't got a why? So why did you add me in the ordinance, Trustee? Why? Hold on, Trustee. It ain't about how to take it. If I'm telling you up front, in front of the people, that I don't want a card, why would you put me in this?
Motion to call the votes.
I'm telling you. So why? So what's the why? What's the why, Trustee Jerry? Trustee Jerry, why? Oh no, it's discussion. And you don't want to be here. That's fine. We're having a discussion. I want to answer to my question of why. Why do you have to answer? So why do you give me a call? Trustee. Why would you vote on something someone's saying they do not want? Make that make sense to me. And you tell me you don't have a why. You ain't got a why for why you're voting to give me a card and I'm telling you I don't want. How you put me in a law and I'm telling you I don't want to be part of any of that. We have managers here to do it. I would like to know that after, Trustee. Because I don't think that's fair to me. I don't think you guys are being understanding for this. I just don't. And I think you should do better. I think you guys have the opportunity to change it, to fix it. I think you have the opportunity to add a manager in it, as it should be with any organization. I think you guys should amend what you guys are trying to do currently right now. So, what are we gonna do? Y'all gonna amend it? Are y'all gonna amend it?
I think Trustee Gonzalez made a motion to vote the ordinance as read. And I second the motion. Can we end debate and call the roll?
No, we're still in debate because it's got to do with my name. So it's still in discussion. So it got to do with my name. If y'all don't want to say nothing, don't say nothing. So, Carmen, why do you have my name on this ordinance? Chris, why is my name on this ordinance? Why?
It's called leadership.
Leadership, that's leadership. that you guys don't know how to run a business and don't know nothing about leadership. Leadership don't run as it relates to a credit card. I'm not gonna go to no store for nobody. So make it make sense. This is a joke. Leadership is you give it to the managers and they run a department. Leadership is not you add my name on the card, then I'm telling you I do not want it. That makes no sense. And I'm asking you guys to remove me from this ordinance. And I'm telling you, hold on. And I'm telling you I don't want this. I don't want this. I'm telling you that. So remove me from it. Remove me from it. Well, I'm just telling y'all, I pleaded enough with y'all. I've asked y'all enough for this. So I'm going to let it be what it be, because I already told you I'm not taking it. I don't want it. And I think you should remove supervisor out of this ordinance that you guys created. And nothing you can do about it. You want to do it. You guys want to remove it. All right, call the roll. And just for the record, for the 18th time, I don't want anything to do with a credit card. I already told people that, so thank you. All right, go ahead.
Trustee Carlisle. Trustee Jones. Trustee Gonzalez.
Yes.
Trustee Gray Everett. Supervisor Henyard.
Definitely not.
Motion passed.
So next on the agenda, is there a motion to approve the retainer agreements with LDC as to represent the Thornton Township and Thornton Township officials in the cases? Lawrence versus Thornton Township, Thrash versus Thornton Township, Dukes versus Thornton Township. Is there a motion? Do y'all want a motion for legal? So move, second. Is there a motion and second? Call the roll.
I have discussion, please.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, so I know that you selected this attorney for these cases, but it came to my attention that this attorney represents you in a personal matter. So I just want to know, is that a conflict of interest?
So first of all, I didn't necessarily pick the attorney. He do represent myself, Keith Freeman, and other people as well is represented by this law firm. So we had to put it on here so that the person can go and represent us here at the township. So he don't just represent Tiffany Henyard, he represents everybody that they name. Anybody that got named is in here. So for us to sit here and go back and forth over legal, the whole thing is to protect the township. That's what the township.
Okay, just the question was, is it a conflict of interest? That's my question.
No, you don't have a conflict of interest.
Attorney, can you, is that a conflict of interest?
I'm not familiar with the details.
Now they get smart footage, or I will strike it down.
Get a legal opinion on conflict of interest. Ring.
Get an attorney a mic.
Not us.
Give a mic.
Table until you get a written legal opinion.
You can approve the motion, table the motion.
Table until you get a written legal opinion.
You can have a special meeting.
Two professionals, please put their house rules in the check.
Based on what you expressed, I'm not aware of anything. Based on what you expressed.
Oh, you got something? Go ahead.
Only thing I wanted to state is that the Derek Auto Law Firm did look over each retainer agreement. So they did look over it to make sure it was in compliance with state law. They did, not Attorney Eric, but other people I asked.
No, but my question
But,
is.
yeah, were they aware of the other parts of it?
Not a conflict of interest.
Table until you get a written legal opinion.
Oh, I can't speak for that.
So Board of Trustees, just so that we're not out here without legal representation, you guys, what do you want to do? What do you want to do, guys? What do you guys want to do, guys?
Motion to table.
You want to table it to when? But this is what I'm talking about. Why did y'all, if y'all had questions, like seriously, hold on, seriously, if you had questions or concerns about this, why didn't y'all reach out to anybody? Y'all call the lawyers to draw up ordinances. Why didn't y'all ask the lawyers about legal opinion? Why would we get here and y'all don't even know what deadlines exist currently right now? If we have to go to court this week, y'all don't know any of that. And that's stuff you shouldn't play with. I just want to play with this. It's to represent Thornton Township. Thornton Township. Our job is to protect the township. All the personal stuff y'all gotta put to the side. Y'all have to do that. I would not be without this dry like that. So would y'all like to approve this individual for the case?
I have a question. So is there any way the attorney can advise if there's time sensitive matters, or do you know the answer to that question?
I don't know when it's due. I know it is a deadline on it. When they give you papers, it's a deadline on it. Well, it was a deadline way a week ago. Y'all had it on y'all special meeting. So I know y'all had it special meeting. So we had to put it on the 20th. So we didn't put it out.
I think I would second the motion to table it, we could come back maybe in 2 days.
Well, just so y'all know, life don't work like that. Y'all just keep popping up meetings like people don't have personal lives. This is our second meeting. I had a special meeting 4 days ago. Now we had a regular meeting. There's no, why would we table something that's got to do with Thornton Township? The whole thing is to protect Thornton Township. Y'all too busy making it about Tiffany and not protecting Thornton Township. When that person basically covers everybody. I'm not the only individual. They cover every single person. And as Robert Hunt just told y'all, what he said? Delgado have looked over this already. If Delgado looked over it already, what are we doing? He looked over it. So if it was conflict, it would be on the agenda. So what would y'all like to do? Trustee Jerry, what would you like to do?
I think we should, I mean, we said back and back in 4 days.
So y'all just want to take this? So y'all don't care whatever meeting we got going on? It is, because if y'all care, or y'all saw the agenda, y'all could call and ask questions about something. This is what I'm talking about. We get to board meetings every single time. We don't have to go here. Then I got a question. The question got answered before we got here. When you go watch other people board meetings,
right now.
when you go other people board,
We're willing to listen to it right now. If you
Listen to
have
what?
information.
of course I don't. Why would I have information? Ask the lawyer.
It's not important.
Ask the lawyer.
You're asking us to vote
Why
on
you
something
don't
you're saying
have
it's important,
Why
yet
you
you're
don't
not
have
giving us any.
Because I don't know the dates right now. I don't know the dates. It's for a lawyer to protect the township.
So when are the deadlines?
So if you wanted to know that, y'all should have asked before we got here, and y'all didn't.
Tell us right
Then
now.
y'all get here and we didn't have something on the truck.
Discuss. Tell us right now.
He said there's no easy way to find it out right at this moment. All right, motion is second.